Primary 6 Listening Comprehension Practice. Listening Comprehension Practice for Primary 6. Instructions to teachers. Before you begin this practice listening exercise, please check that the volume of the speaker is audible to all your students. Adjust the volume of the speaker to ensure that all your students are comfortable with the level of volume.
Instructions to students. In this practice listening exercise, you'll hear 7 passages in total. You will hear each passage twice. In the question paper, you'll see the questions and 3 options for each question. Only one of the 3 options is the correct or the best answer. Choose the option which you think is the correct or best answer, then put a tick in the box next to the option you have chosen as your answer. You will now hear 15 seconds of music before the exercise begins.
Listen to passage 1. Then answer questions 1 and 2.
Hello, ma'am. Welcome to Book Reader's Shop. May I help you?
Yes, please. Can you show me the latest books you have? I am specifically looking for the book by Mary Williams. By the Riverfront, I can't quite remember the title. Maybe it is By the River Bank?
Sure. If you come this way, I'll bring you to the shelf where the latest books are on display. Mary Williams' latest book is By the Riverside.
Ah, yes, of course.
Here's the book, ma'am.
Thank you.
All the books on the shelf are the latest.
I will see what I want. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. I'll be just round the corner should you need my help.
Thank you. Before you go, could you please tell me where is the Captain Mall and Three Sisters Cafe?
Sure. The Captain Mall is to the right of our shop, and Three Sisters Cafe is to the left.
Thank you. I need to go to Three Sisters Cafe after this and then later to the Captain Mall.
Enjoy browsing the latest books, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you for your help.
Question 1. Which is the correct title of the book the customer wanted to purchase? Question 2. Where would the customer go immediately after purchasing the book?
Listen to passage 2. Then answer questions 3 and 4. Hello listeners, good morning. We meet again for an update on the weather for the first 3 days of January. The weather today will be fine and sunny in the morning. By 2 p.m., dark clouds will form and a downpour is expected. There will be thunder and lightning as well. Do take an umbrella with you if you are planning to go out. The rain will ease by 4 p.m. The temperature will be between 23 and 26 degrees Celsius. The weather on the following day is expected to be rainy throughout. The rain will lessen to light showers by 3 p.m. and at around 6 p.m., heavy downpour can be expected. The night will see a temperature of 22 degrees Celsius. The weather on the 3rd day of the week will be sunny with sunshine all day. It will be a perfect day for an outing. There will be wind blowing from the south, which could pick up speed in the evening, perfect for sea surfing.
Question 3. Which picture shows the weather in the morning on the first day? Question 4. When will there be sunshine throughout the day? Listen to passage 3, then answer questions 5 and 6. Sam, Chiming, and Siraj are not only neighbors but also classmates. They have been friends since primary 1. Sam used to live in Block 2 but has moved to Block 3 3 months ago, while Chiming and Siraj lives in Block 1. On weekend evenings, the three of them will go to the playground. They will first meet along the path between Blocks 1 and 3 before going to the playground. Sam likes the slides more than the swings and the seesaws, while Siraj likes the swings more than the slides and the seesaw. Chiming likes them all. They will usually play catching or hide and seek first. During the game, the boys will usually hide behind the plants around the pond or behind a pillar in one of the apartment blocks. Sometimes, the three of them would sit by the small pond near the playground to watch the colorful fishes swimming in the pond. Once in a while, Siraj will jog along the paths in the area while the other two boys will be playing some games.
Question 5. None of the boys now lives in... Question 6. Where will the boys meet first? Listen to passage 4, then answer questions 7 and 8. The word table has been variously known in different languages as tabula, tafle, tabella, and tabal. Tables were used by the Egyptians and the Chinese mostly for placing things on top or for writing and art. Food was placed on pedestals or stools. The idea of the table as we think of it today, sitting around the table eating, working, came about during the times of the ancient Greeks. To give more credit to the Greeks, they invented portable folding table, since after they used it, the table will be pushed under a bed. The Romans had a semicircular table that they used, known as the mensa lunata, or moon table, since it is designed to look like the crescent moon. This is when we start to see large ornate designs with the top being held up by multiple pillars or legs. Wood, marble, metal, mostly bronze, were all used in the construction of tables. As time went on, smaller tables came to be used because of its portability in the years of wars in Western Europe during the Middle Ages. Information on tables would not be complete without a mention of King Arthur and his famous Round Table. Now we know a little more about tables. We should make use of them in a proper manner.
Question 7. What did the Egyptians use the table for? Question 8. Who designed tables in the shape of a crescent? Listen to passage 5. Then answer questions 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good morning, everyone. This is Shafi, and we are gathered here to witness an exciting swimming meet. I can see from where I am, giving the commentary, very excited spectators who can't seem to wait for the events to begin. The very first event will be the 50-meter freestyle race for boys. The 8 finalists look nervous as they are lined up in front of their respective lanes. The water in the pool is crystal clear and clean. The temperature this morning is 25 degrees Celsius. The water must be fairly cold. The boys are in their positions, awaiting the shots to be fired to start the race. The starter is ready with his pistol raised, pointing to the sky. A shot could be heard any moment now. There it goes, boys and girls. The shot has been fired and the boys have dived into the cold water, and the boy in the third lane, Arshad, is ahead of the rest. Swimming very close to him in second place is Li Ming, and the boy in the first lane, Ramesh, is in the third position. Li Ming and Ramesh are neck and neck, while Arshad has shot well ahead of the two boys. The spectators have gone wild cheering for Arshad. It looks like a hard fight for the second position. Li Ming is now slightly ahead of Ramesh. Ramesh is fighting very hard to get to the second position. The spectators are shouting Li Ming's name, cheering him on. Li Ming will not give up easily. But Ramesh is very determined and he seems to be overtaking Li Ming. Arshad is almost 10 meters away from the finishing line. Yes, boys and girls, it is Arshad in the first place. Ramesh has just touched the finishing line for the second place. And Li Ming was almost in the second place, but it was not to be. Such an exciting race. The next event, 50-meter freestyle race for girls, is scheduled to start in 5 minutes. Following that will be the 50-meter butterfly style race for boys and then for girls. I can see the 8 girls marching up to the starting line for the second event. While the girls are getting ready, we will take a very short break.
Question 9. Based on the recording you have heard, who is Shafi? Question 10. Li Ming and Ramesh are neck to neck means they were? Question 11. In what order did the boys finish the race? Question 12. The fourth race in the swimming competition will be the... Listen to passage 6. Then, answer questions 13, 14, 15, and 16. In a village near a huge forested mountain lived a man named Pajak. He had a neighbor known as Samir. They have been good friends for many years. Samir is always afraid of something which turns out to be nothing to be afraid of in the end. Sometimes he thinks he's lost in the forest. Then one day, he saw an army of ants that had formed a line carrying morsels of food. Samir, who was on his bed, saw the ants and imagined they were looking for him to attack him. He refused to get off his bed. His friend Pajak came to his house that day, stood at his door and called for him. "Samir, we are supposed to go to the market today. Have you forgotten?" Samir replied, "No, I have not, but there are so many ants on the floor waiting to attack me, and I can't get off the bed until they are all gone." Pajak came into the house and saw the line of ants and laughed. "I will have them go off in no time," said Pajak, as he took the broom and gently swept away the ants out of the door. Only then did Samir step onto the floor and got ready to go with his friend to the market. On another day, Pajak met Samir on the street. Samir looked worried, and Pajak asked him what was troubling him. "I have this terrible dream," said Samir. "Every night I dream there's a monster hiding under the bed. When I get up and look, there's no one there. I can't sleep afterwards. I'm on my way to the doctor's house now. He says he can cure me for $100. $100? Exclaimed Pajak. "I can cure you for 5. The man immediately took out $5 and gave them to Pajak. "Now cure me," said the man. "The remedy is very simple," said Pajak, pocketing the money. "Have you got a saw at home?" Pajak asked Samir. "Yes, I do," replied Samir. "Get it and saw off the legs of the bed, and that will cure you instantly." With that, Pajak walked away happily.
Question 13. Samir is a person who is always Question 14. Why did Samir refuse to get off the bed? Question 15. Why Samir wanted to see the doctor? Question 16. Which one of the following is correct based on what you have heard? Listen to passage 7, then answer questions 17, 18, 19, and 20. A holy man lived alone in a hut at the foot of a mountain. Hardly anyone would come to that area. Then one evening, a man came to the hut. As it was already dusk, the man decided to ask the occupant if he could stay in the hut for the night. He knocked softly on the wooden door, and the holy man looked up. He was happy to see someone at his hut after a long time. He invited him in and offered him cool, refreshing water. As it had been a hot day, the man thankfully drank it. There was only a small space on the floor for one person to sleep in the hut. The holy man told the man to sleep in the hut. He showed him a straw mat with a pillow on it and said, "You can sleep here. I will go to my other hut and sleep there." Then he left the hut. It was 8 o'clock at night. The man, having walked all day, was so tired that he fell asleep as soon as he put his head on the pillow. Soon it was midnight. As the man slept soundly, the holy man appeared at the door. He did not want to wake him up, but he had to get something that was under the pillow. So he went to him slowly and tapped lightly on his arm. Startled, the man woke up looking very fearful. The holy man said, "I'm sorry. I didn't mean to wake you up, but I need to get something under the pillow." The man said, "Oh, please do." The holy man took a step forward, lifted the pillow, and pulled out something. The man sitting on the mat was horrified to see a black cobra in the holy man's hand. "I always keep my pet under my pillow. I thought if you see it, you will be frightened. So I came to take it away with me. Now you can sleep well without any fear." The holy man said and left the hut. The bewildered man sat there looking at the pillow for the rest of the night.
Question 17. When did the man come to the holy man's hut? Question 18. The holy man was happy to see someone at his hut because Question 19. The holy man had to sleep in his other hut because the hut Question 20. Why did the man not sleep for the rest of the night?